Hi guys, welcome to Self Made. It's your host Andres.
Dano is Akeem, and once again, like we said in the episode before, Sean won't be in this, or third member won't be in this episode, but he will definitely be in the next episode. And take it away.
Perfect. So today we'll be talking about what has been our regrets leading up to where we are right now. So far, myself personally, one of my biggest regrets was, or has been, I should say, the fact that I didn't stick through school. So, for example, when I first started like post secondary after graduating high school, I got into business, and I thought it was something that I wanted to do, but it's been like back and forth me thinking that yeah, this is what I want to do, and then I'm just like, you know what, no, it's not. So it's kind of like back and forth, and the reason why I didn't stick through it was because I didn't want to waste money at the time. I was like, there's no point of me wasting money into something I'm not gonna enjoy just so I can have the title, but then in the future I'm not gonna use it. So in that sense it makes sense why I didn't stay. But at the same time, like Akim, if you think about it, this year, like 2022, will mark 6 days since we graduated high school. So when you look at it over like that, it makes me feel like, oh crap, like not that I wasted time, but in a way I kind of did. So what that's one of the biggest regrets so far. How about you?
Well, being where I am now in life, I feel like my biggest regret was so I'm currently studying in the United States. I'm studying economics, and my biggest regret is not doing a thorough research on the costs of the school and the tuition and all the living expense and all of that before I came. I just did it out of, I guess, passion for school or wanting to travel. And at the time, I was being supported financially. But right now, after I lose my tuition, after I lose my scholarship, let's call it scholarship. After I lose my funding, it's been a struggle. And, I felt like if I had stayed in Canada and completed my bachelor's degree, I really would have been in a job, working in my career already, possibly, who knows, maybe I already have a house. Who knows? So me thinking about that right now, it just make me feel like that's one of my biggest regret right now.
I remember when that happened. I told you I was like, yo, do your research, but so you know what, listens to me.
Bridget, at the time, what would you do? Someone is paying for your school, and they just and it's a you were able to travel, plus you were able to see your family. Uh, uh,
No, no. In a way, I understood because the thing is that the reason why everything got so messed up because in your situation was because of COVID.
yeah.
So this whole COVID stuff, like it just messed up your funding as well. So like in a way, I understand because when you did it, it made sense. Like yeah, you get to travel. It was funded by like your sponsors, so that made sense. Like at the time, you were also like chasing like other stuff over there as well, stuff that wasn't here for you. So
What
that made sense at the time.
what the
It made sense at the
sir?
time for
I
you to do
wasn't
certain
chasing
things.
anything, sir. I wasn't chasing anything. I was just following my mind and my heart,
Right,
and
right.
the
So
decision that I thought was right for me at the time. So
right, but that's that. Yeah, sure. That makes sense though. That makes sense though. Moving on to other regrets that I have. Let's see. I guess there's like little regrets that come time to time. Not about. I guess you can say not really life, but like in relationships, whether that's like past ones, like stuff like not putting myself first. Like I'm the type that I will put people before I put myself, and that like it doesn't result in any good way, at least for myself. Like it makes me feel like I'm not worthy, if that makes sense. So I guess that's one of my regrets when we talk about like more like on the intimate level, like not putting myself first is one of them as well. How about you, man? Do you have any other ones or just that one?
uh, I would say, I have financial regrets. I wish I had made different decisions when financially. For example, getting two credit cards. I should have just only have one. But as a student and having two credit cards, I'm spending more than I'm actually making, so I'm putting
Yeah.
myself in more debt, you know.
Yeah.
But
No, that's another one for me too, for sure.
learning and as we go along, able to not um put myself in more debt, just continue to do differently. And I mean, all that money that I spent on using my credit card, I could have it saved right now, you know, or maybe spend on something more important that would be benefiting me right now. But
Yeah, no. I agree with that
you
one
know,
too. That's for me as well. And that's the thing though, like another one for me, now that you talk about that, is like not being as like productive as I should have been. Like for example, like my biggest example when it comes to being productive is the whole pandemic, right? So the pandemic here in Canada, like I mean, just recently things are starting to look like normal. So for the duration of the actual pandemic itself, like looking back at it now, I didn't do anything, man. Like usually like I should have taken the time to either like learn new skills, do some courses online, uh like just achieve better things for myself, which I didn't do. Now looking back at it, like I did all the stuff that I did during the pandemic is not benefiting me anyway right now. Like the only thing that maybe I can say I somewhat did was that I built my whole like my own like gym at my house, but I don't even use it, so it's not really like beneficial in any way. But that's, I guess, apart from the ones that we have mentioned, that's another one of the biggest ones that I have, because I've seen all these people. Like I've seen like a lot of like stuff online that people during the pandemic, like they taught themselves how to do like a lot of different skills, stuff they maybe didn't have time to do because they had school and work to worry about. They were able to do it. So that's another one for me.
mm, not bad, not bad. But you don't know, it's there are regrets, and as we go on in life, we can make better choices based on these regrets. And it's just crazy how, I mean, we're still here and we're still managing, and there's always an alternative.
Yeah, no, I
So,
agree. I agree. With that being said, just wrapping up our episode for today, I do agree with Akeem saying, and I do. He said something at the beginning that we learn from it, and I think that's the best you can do from one of your regrets. Because there's no point, like we're not gonna get anything from sitting down and feeling sorry for ourselves and saying, well, I made these regrets, but here I am either making them again or not learning from it, right? So I feel like the best advice that we have for people out there and for ourselves as well is every regret you make, don't make it twice. That's why it's called regret. Learn from it, and then obviously work better, like be better. So other than that, Akim, did you have anything else to add?
I'm good. Think
Very
you said
good.
it all.
Perfect. So we also wanted to take this opportunity on behalf of all of us here, and I know Nash as well, to thank everybody for supporting us so far. Everyone that has showed love on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. We appreciate you guys. We hope you guys continue to support us. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, Spotify. Send us questions, comments, topic ideas. But yeah, other than that, it's been your host Andres.
And I know Akeem, and we also accept feedback as well. So please, if you have any feedback, please say them on Spotify, Instagram, or YouTube.
Perfect. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.